All right, let's learn the truth about what Army, Navy, and Georgia Tech are doing this year. We're through week 4 of 2018, and Army, Navy, and Georgia Tech have run 901 plays so far. 901 plays among the three schools. The number one concept they've run is triple option. They've run triple option 14% of the time. The next most common concept is the zone option. Now, this includes all the variations. It includes the zone option where the quarterback and the backside A-back are 2-on-1 against number 2, also known as the pitch key. Variations where the B-back blocks number 2. Variations where the A-back blocks number 2. And you'll even see Georgia Tech have variations where they're leading the backside A-back and the B-back outside and simply running with the quarterback. The zone option is becoming a quarterback run. The goal is to get the ball outside as fast as possible when you don't get 4 yards on the give to the B-back. That's really what the zone option is designed to do. I just had a conversation with a client of mine who said, oh, when we run toss, we're having trouble blocking the overhang player. Well, the overhang player in most defenses is number 2, so you should be running zone option, not toss. You're going to see in a little bit the difference in the number of times Army, Navy, and Tech have run zone option as compared to the rocket toss. Zone dive is run 13% of the time as well. The zone dive really is designed to be run when you don't get 4 yards on a pull pitch. So you run triple and the quarterback keeps the ball or gets rid of it, and you don't get 4 yards on that play, you come back and run the dive. Okay, now there's a big drop-off after that. The triple pass is 5% of the offense. That's obviously the number one pass concept. Speed option has really picked up all the variations of speed option. Georgia Tech has run a ton of speed option this year, more so than Army and Navy, but it's 5% of the offense right now. Now, what's 5% of the offense in the high school game? You're probably running it 2 to 3 times a game, so I don't really know if it's worth it to invest in speed option if you're a high school coach. Follow is 5% of the offense, and you're seeing less follow being run this year because of the zone option, because they're simply trying to keep the ball on the perimeter. It's a more effective goal line concept. It gets the ball away from all the people trying to stuff the inside run on the goal line. It's 5% of the offense, so that means in high school you'd run it 2 to 3 times a game. Not sure if it's worth the investment at this point. I'd probably lean more toward yes because of the fact that it's pretty inexpensive to teach. Counter options, 5% of the offense. You're seeing a little more counter option than in years past. In 2007, Paul Johnson's last year at Navy, they ran counter options 7% of the time. And that was the most that had been run probably up around till this point. So you're seeing the counter option run when they don't get 4 yards on the give to the B-back because the backside backer's coming over the top from the backside to the play side to tackle the B-back. Is it worth to invest it in the high school game? Probably not. Years ago, I used to teach it at camps, and I found that my clients didn't really run it. So I would lean toward no. After that, you're going to see, here's some interesting facts about the rest. Let me scroll back up here. All right, let me scroll up here. The rocket, 3% of the offense. That means in the high school game, you're going to run it 1 to 2 times a game. And I hate to admit this, but I have clients that are probably running it 8 to 12 times a game. It's got a point of no return. It's got a point of diminishing return. Look, the bottom line is this. Rocket's a play that's designed to get the ball out quick. Really, when you've got a lot of people jamming up the inside, whether they're running backers through, and you just don't get 4 yards on the give to the B-back. But look, 3% of the time, Rocket's being run. Zone option's being run 13% of the time. Zone option is being run 450% more than toss. Think about that. Zone option is being run 4 to 5 times more in a football game than the rocket toss. So you might want to start to rethink how you're running this offense, because that's been the trend over the last 3-4 years, but it has really expanded now. And now even Georgia Tech's jumped on the bandwagon. The trap is 3% of the offense. It's run 1 to 2 times a game. A lot of it is run by Army. Mid-triple has picked up a little bit. It was run a lot in 2014, 15, and then 16 by Navy. 17, it wasn't run as much, but it's picked up a little bit, but it's only run 1 to 2 times a game. And then after that, the down, which is also known as the belly G, run 1 to 2 times a game. Not sure if that's worth the investment. The zone belly is pretty much exclusively run by Army. Basically, they like to do it if there's a B-gap void. And that's 2% of the offense. So in high school, that's 1 time a game. And as Bill Belichick says, if you run a play 1 time a game, it's called a gadget. Midline doubles run 1 time a game. So basically, midline is a two-way option, is run once a game. Think about that. For all you guys investing in the midline, it's a gadget. It's a gadget. Quarterback draw, same thing. It's a gadget. So those are the most frequently utilized concepts. Now, I'm going to show you this real quick. Okay, here's who is leading the NCAA in rushing. Gee, look at that. It's Navy. Navy, in 4 games, has 1,423 yards rushing, 5.4 yards per rush, and 17 touchdowns. They're averaging 356 a game on the ground. Number 3 is Georgia Tech. Tech is number 3. They've run 223 times, 1,324, almost 6 yards a carry, 13 touchdowns, 331 on the ground. You can see West Point's number 4, 265 rushes for 1,259. They're averaging 4.8 yards a carry, 12 touchdowns, 315 on the ground. So you can see why you want to run this offense, because if you do it the right way the first time with the triple and the zone option, and you don't waste your time with gadgets, you're going to really maximize your opportunity. Because, look, when you run triple, if you don't get 4 yards to the B-back, you're going to run the zone option. If you run triple, honestly, if you pull pitch the ball, the majority of the time you're getting yards anyway, because the defense just supplicated themselves. Triple and zone options is what's going to get you to the promised land, coaches, and that's all based on the data and the analytics that I've shown you. Now, if you want to run the triple option offense the right way the first time, give me a call. I've got the Academy, which is going to teach you the offense in a 3-step progression with so many hours of video. It's unbelievable. You'll learn every aspect of this offense, but more importantly, you're going to learn how to do it step by step by step, and then you're going to learn the details of why everything is so important. So you're going to have the Academy, and then if you want to do the camp during May, June, July of next summer, give me a call, 570-332-0265, 570-332-0265. The way things are going, coaches, I'm going to have more testimonials come out of this year than any other year in the 9 years I've been doing the camps. Talk soon.